What's going on? What's going on? We live. YouTube and Twitch. New episode of Uncut Ishhh Talk. We live. Episode 27. Back for the first time. What's going on to you?
Sir, I was just about to message you and be like, you good?
Yeah, good. Getting everything in. Get myself together. I got a little bit of energy. I took me a little nap when I got off.
Man. I tried to take a little nap today.
What I was trying to do, I was trying to get my comment thing set up where you can see it on here without us doing the what's name, but I'm going to get it done. Because I had something set up, but I still ain't going to be able to see it the way I got it set up like this, so. Next time we do it, I know I should definitely have it set up right. But most likely I'll be in and out of YouTube more than Twitch, because like I said, I ain't really got too many people on Twitch right now, but it do be a couple of people on there watching me on Twitch. And shout out to anybody who do be watching me on Twitch, but I'll probably be trying to check on YouTube live chat more than anything, since that's where everybody mostly be at as far as my subscribers or whatnot. But once again, shout out to anybody who do be watching me on Twitch. Come through and follow me. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get more on the games or whatnot as far as Twitch, if that's what y'all be there for on Twitch. But we are back with a new episode of Uncut Ishhh on Friday nights. We back with our regular scheduled program as far as Fridays. Shout out to anybody that's still watching us. What you got going on, man? Did I miss something? Because I was looking down. Then I looked up. Okay. Y'all let me know in the live chat. I might not have been paying attention. I might have seen something.
No, they saw me eating that chicken tender.
That's why I thought you were dancing or something. I was like, what's going on? There's some music I ain't hear.
No. It'd be music in my head.
I got you. I guess I want to start off with Ricky Rose. Did you get a chance to check out some of his newer album, Richer Than I Ever Been?
When did it come out?
It came out today. Well, it came out, midnight? So it came out today.
I forgot about it. I heard about it, but I forgot about it.
Oh, it was good. See, I'll be at work, so I get a chance to catch up on some of the music or whatnot, or if somebody, I didn't hear the Alicia Keys Drink Champs. They ain't released it, I guess.
No, they haven't.
Oh,
okay. She had a new album released, though, called Keys.
Well, I guess we'll put that on the next one then, because I was definitely looking for it, but I know you didn't get a chance to listen to it, but I guess I'll talk about it a little bit as far as how I feel about Rick Ross and his growth. Well, I guess I'll get into some of my favorite tracks first. Number one, Little Havana featuring Willie Falcon and The Dream. Willie Falcon, y'all let me know in the comment section. I could be wrong. Is he a rapper, or is he one of the people that's on the intro talking at the beginning of the song? Because whoever at the beginning of the song talking is somebody who's been locked up for a while, but Rick Ross has been naming him in a bunch of songs over the last couple years that Rick Ross been rapping. And he sounds like somebody who's probably in Colombia or something. So this guy, I'm guessing Willie Falcon must be a real dude who did some things or whatnot. But anyway, that's one of my favorite songs, and he at the beginning of the song, and I like everything about that song. The Dream is always beautiful on the song, the vocals or whatnot, and what he doing. Another one of my favorite ones is Rapper Estates featuring Benny the Butcher. I'm not familiar with Benny the Butcher. He can rap though. He rapping his ass off on this song, so I might need to get familiar with Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, I've heard his name thrown around. I just ain't bothered to listen, you know.
Oh, I understand.
I ain't got nothing against them. It's just, you know, it take a minute to get around to people.
Wiggle featuring Dream Dog. Dream Doll is somebody I think we need to start paying attention to as far as female hip hop artists. I'm not even a fan of that song in particular as far as the Wiggle song, but I'm a fan of her verse on the song. I like what she doing on there, and I'm like, I've been hearing her a lot, but she was on Love and Hip Hop a while back, but that ain't even the point. It's just the point of her growth since then. And I'm like, I'm still been hearing her name as far as throughout hip hop. She don't got a couple shout outs as far as major artists or whatnot, but she been definitely doing her own thing. So
yeah, I heard she got bars, but like it was some drama between her and some other rap women at one point in time because she got taken off the song, and somebody was like, because her verse was harder than everybody else's or the main person song it was on. So yeah, I've heard about Dream Doll. I just, I guess because she had one of them doll names at the point of where all them dolls was just showing up. It was like Cash Doll, Dream Doll, whatever other dolls that
both of them
came out.
Cash Doll, because both of them can rap. I don't know if she as good as Cash Doll though, because Cash Doll can rap. Like Cash Doll rap. Shout out Detroit. Dream Doll is from
Asian
New York
Doll.
too.
Asian Doll is the other one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about, I was like, it is another one.
That's who I was talking about then. It wasn't Dream Doll. It was Asian Doll that had bars and she got taken off of the song because her verse was too high.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I was like, I ain't heard of Dream Doll really having no issues with other female artists.
Nah, it was Asian Doll.
But yeah,
or Asian Brat, as she go by now, or something like that.
And of course, we already heard Outlaws. I sent that to you when it first came out as a single or whatnot. Outlaws featuring Jasmine Sullivan and 21 Savage. We kind of talked about that one.
And it sounded like 3 different people on the song. Like 3 different songs.
I like Jasmine Sullivan with that song and Rick Ross. To me, 21 Savage kind of the one don't kind of mix with that song. I like his verse still. And even when I go back and listen to it, I'm like, oh, I like his verse, but I don't feel like it go with this song or this beat.
Yeah. I feel
I'm going to still have to go back and listen to a couple more tracks because I just got a first listen. So I can't really sit here and be like, going off just this particular album, like, oh, this one of the best albums or this one of the worst albums. I have to give it more listen. But as far as what Rick Ross is talking about, growth. You hear a guy that's on here talking about how to keep your money stable. Not only that, you ain't got to be an older individual to listen to this album. You can be a young person too, because he's giving lessons to young people. Like, not only stabilizing your money if you're a young artist, but watching your surroundings, staying out of trouble, those type of things. And you got to respect Rick Ross for even mentioning those type of things when you got other older artists out here who don't rap like that, who's still trying to stay in a certain lane, who's still trying to get a younger ear, but they not teaching those lessons or rapping about those certain things. So shout out Rick Ross, man. Don't get it wrong. He's still doing his thing as far as what he rapping about on here, the biggest boss in Miami or whatnot, but you can hear his growth. You always done heard it as far as his beats, though. I don't know how people feel as far as saying Rick Ross album sound the same or it feel like his beats or whatnot, but I feel like he kind of tried to change it up a little bit with this album. In my opinion, I feel like I would have liked him to stick with his formula or whatnot, but it's a new day and age, and I understand what he's trying to do, but I still feel like he stayed in his lane, and I respect that as far as Rick Ross.
That's what's up.
You definitely need to give it a listen to it, give it a try if you get a chance to. It ain't that many tracks. I think it's 10. Yeah, it's 10 tracks on here.
I'll listen. Did you get a chance to watch the benefit concert? I
watched some clips. I didn't sit and watch it. I was like, it ain't like that. I'm just not a concert person no more. It ain't even got nothing to do with Drake or Kanye, but I just watching them on TV or whatnot.
Do you know what time it was supposed to start?
No.
It was supposed to start 11 p.m. Eastern time. So I was like, all right, I'm going to watch this, bruh. They didn't start till 12:30.
Whoa.
12:30 our time, but you got to remember they was in California. So
yeah. But still.
They 3 hours behind.
I'm glad
I was like, bruh. It is what it is. It was an artistic Kanye concert. I mean, at one point, Ye did Drake's song. I better find your loving.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Kanye sang that.
I've seen, like I said, I've seen some of those clips. Kanye got some vocals. Bro can really hit some notes sometimes how he was doing with his thing.
Drake had the mic. I was like, Drake, back him, because you can hear Drake like back him up a little bit. I wanted Drake to back him up some more because I was like, and when he was singing that song, I was,
Find Your Love?
Huh? Yeah, that's one of my favorite Drake songs.
I like it too. My kids love that song. They be in the car singing the hell, man.
You know who he was singing to?
I can't remember. That was a while back.
No, not Drake. I'm talking about Kanye.
Yeah,
do you know why he said?
And then you get some information today where Kim like, legally can I be single? I'm like, damn. She like straight up like, no, it's like it's done. Cause she straight up like, it's showing today like it ain't no rumors. She basically trying to file to be legally single. Cause I'm guessing he not officially signing the divorce papers.
No, because he wants her back, and it takes two. Like, you have to, like, if they don't sign, if the other party doesn't agree, you cannot get divorced, which I think is weird. I think that shit is weird as fuck. Because at that point, you holding up somebody's life. You know what I mean? You can't just tell somebody that they gotta stay married to somebody.
You're talking about legally, you feel like they should just go in and say, nah, it's a divorce, it's done. She wants out, but you don't, it's done.
No, I feel like it has to be some type of mediation, and then a judge. And if they can't mediate, then a judge should decide. But like, and I know that sounds crazy, but that's what they do with custody. Like with children, that's exactly what they do.
Right.
You go to mediation. If you can't come to agreement, you go to court. But yeah, I guess it should be like counseling, and if that don't work, then a judge just, I guess, whatever. Somebody said that marriage license need to be renewed, like driver's license. And I was like, I agree, but I agree because, like, people get into marriages with people, and then people turn out to be abusive, or like start being abusive, or like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, people need a way out of that. And I'm not just talking about females, because I don't know if you seen that video of that girl beating her dude on live, and I was just like,
nah.
And it's some, like, I know people think that I be like, because, you know, I got the buzzers. I'm like, no, man, if I care about you, I'm not hitting you.
It's just the thing, though, I feel like, shout out, though, the Free Larry Hoover concert. I hope this is helping towards his movement or whatever he got going on, especially if he really is trying to do something that's that's going to help Chicago. Because I feel like if he got a voice that could come in and change a lot of things going on in Chicago, he definitely need to be out. And shout out Larry Hoover Jr.
I feel like he's kind of scared of that platform that's waiting for him. Because he had said, his son had said something about him because he's scared they going to MLK him. Because they don't want them. If it was so easy to fix the hood, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and I'm not saying he don't have an easy time doing it, but like, the hood can be fixed. Chicago can be fixed. They just need a leader. But
that's the thing, though. It's depending on the leader you got. It's the person that they might be wanting to listen to or might give a chance to listen to is this individual with all, I ain't going to even say so much as power, but influence. Because it wasn't all bad.
I'm not talking about the community responding to him. I'm talking about America don't want black leaders. Let's be honest. They don't want black leaders.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like you got some people around you that's got that type of money that's going to maybe be able to put that type of force field around him. Because they getting to that point. So. You got Kanye already a billionaire. You see the moves he's making to be able to get stuff done. Like, and Drake already getting to that point. If he ain't to that point, he definitely about there. So
somebody said Kanye tricked Drake into a versus. That's basically what they were. I was like, nah, it was legit a concert. It was legit a concert. But I thought that was funny. But it was legit a concert. They did their thing. It was visually interesting.
Shout out Prince 1620 in the live chat.
I for one would not have wanted to be there because like how far he is away from the crowd is just, I don't know, that's weird to me. I guess because like my first concert, I was only like 7 or 12 rows back. Like I could see faces.
What you mean so far away? You know we still like in a pandemic, so they ain't gonna be up on people.
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, like the way he visually does things, you're so far away.
Okay.
You're in a stadium. It's not like you at a concert and you know. Not, but on, one thing.
Not Drake, but my boy Kanye had on the Tyson boots too. If you ain't never worked at the Chicken Tyson factory, hey, he had on the Tyson boots. I was like, whoa. Shout out Drake. I mean, not Drake. Well, Drake too, but shout out Kanye. Kanye gonna do what he do.
Everybody talk about Kanye fashion, and I'm like, let Kanye wear what he want to wear.
I ain't got no problem with it. I'm saying though, them boots make me think of going to work at Tyson. That's what I'm thinking about. But overall, I didn't watch the full concert, but from what I seen, it was, you know what I'm saying? It
was a concert. I mean, they gave us no more, no less of what they would give to a concert.
Like what you said, versus. Now, can we get that? Can we get the Drake versus Kanye versus?
I mean,
and I'm gonna say this again. I'm not even staying on this long. I'm seeing this thing about this whole, I guess who can battle such and such in the verses or whatnot. I'm gonna say this again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like nobody can touch Lil Wayne in the verses. Stop with this Drake catalog, such and such catalog. I don't care. Soon as Wayne get on there and start spitting them mixtape verses, he can do feature verses. And I done said this stuff before. I honestly try to repeat myself, but I feel like
features and he can win off of features alone.
I want them to do this though. I cannot wait. But the thing about it is, you will never get an artist to agree to this. Who you gonna get to agree? I'm gonna go against Lil Wayne.
Nobody. Nobody.
You can ask Drake to go against Lil Wayne. Watch.
He gonna say Drake gonna say the same thing Kanye said. No, because he the boss.
And that's the thing about it. I don't care what y'all say about Wayne. This and the third. People dissing. Wayne raps the same way he rapped back then. You just don't give him the notice or the recognition people used to give him. Wayne will still do that. I done heard it. He will still do that. And the thing, y'all didn't see what Jadakiss did. Jadakiss took a whole everybody, Dipset. I was going for Dipset. Jadakiss got on that stage.
Embarrassed everybody.
Wayne, we talking about Wayne. Wayne loves this.
Exactly. Yes, because on dedication, he said he is not retiring. He doing this to the day he die. This is what he loves to do. He's never going to stop doing this.
It's the catalog, though. Like, people can sit in the clouds and go verse for verse with him in the mixtapes. Not songs, the mixtapes.
This nigga been doing this since he was like 14, 15. Like,
we grew up on this, and the younger generation know about these songs, too. They go back and listen to these songs. Like, man, I'm just saying. Nobody. You can give me the Jay-Z's. You can give me whoever you want to give me. Nobody is seeing Wayne in the verses.
Nope. I wouldn't even want to. Nobody. Nobody. Just him versus him. But one thing I can say, when I was watching because I had two screens up because I was waiting on them to start. I could hear them like giving instructions to the people and telling them to like wear your mask and do all this stuff. But like what really stuck out to me is like the instructions, and I was like, oh, you know, if they would have said this shit at Astro World, we're gonna get off this stuff.
I mean, nah, because I got that on here. I mean,
because it's still new.
That's the perfect transition though to going into that. I mean, now we gotta bring that up though because
we can.
Recent news.
I watched another documentary about it today.
Travis Scott files to dismiss Astroworld lawsuits. He plans to ask every suit against him to be dropped. He did recently do an interview with Charlamagne, which the fact that I sent you that, I ain't listened to it. Not that no, it ain't that I didn't want to listen to it. It's just that I ain't got a chance to, because honestly, it's just other interviews I wanted to hear, because I pretty much, I feel like I know what he was going to say and whatnot. Not being funny or anything, but I feel like I knew what he was going to say.
He gonna give PR statements. He gonna give statements that were written for him to reply. He's gonna say it in his own way, so it sounds natural. He's gonna look remorseful. I don't want to hear shit no more. Them people deserve their money.
Do you feel like he had fault about something? Because I don't feel like he should be get blamed like this in the third. I'm just saying though, I don't feel like he had to do this.
He still, like I said, he last on the list to be at fault. But the number one people that need to be held liable for that is the people that whoever is in charge of okaying that stage for being the way it was. That's who need to get hit. And I forgot who I forgot what it's called because I just watched the damn video about it. It's a word for that for them people. Not concert.
Man, you about to get all type of documentaries about this. I think Hulu got something about to come out.
No, they retracted. I think they gonna wait because they people were getting drugged because people felt like it was insensitive. So I just been watching YouTubers do documentaries about it. Oh, yeah. But he was what did she say? I'm trying to think of what the name of the company is. The company that put Astro World together, the city that signed off. Because it's Houston. So the city of Houston is responsible. Whoever signed the permits that said, yeah, this is enough space for this many people. And the only reason I still say Travis does deserve to be on this lawsuit, Drake don't. Drake ain't got shit to do with this. The reason why I say Travis deserves to be on this is because he used his power of influence to incite these people to run up in there. He told them, he was like, you ain't got no ticket, right? Just, yes.
Okay, so he didn't incite no violence or nothing. He didn't say, yo, get rowdy, get that. He didn't incite that. I know he just was performing.
He does that. He does that, though. He does. Yes, he does. He does.
Overall, though, as far as the lawsuits, you feel like he should take on all these lawsuits because that's his livelihood.
No,
he got I'm like, no.
I feel like he does need to take responsibility, but like that's not like I said, he last on the list. I'm still the city of Houston, whoever else, the engineers, whoever put that stage together, those motherfuckers, they are.
I want to say this. Once again, rest in peace to everybody who passed away and everybody who's still struggling with injuries because of the Astro World concert. I want to send my condolences. Rest in pieces. One thing
injury, trauma, mental health issues,
and that too,
anything
that's going to have to from months or years on from now, who going to be going through things about this concert or whatnot. One thing I do want to say though is as far as Travis Scott, and like I said, as far as the lawsuits, it's like this is about money now. This done went past everything. This is about money now. Because all the families, no, you don't got to pay for no funerals or nothing because this our lawyer. This the lawyers too. You know the lawyers telling them, no, you don't accept no money for him for no funeral.
You don't because there's a clause. He keeps trying to put that clause in there to say I'm not held liable and you cannot sue me.
That clause is going but that clause is going to stick. So he's not going to be liable. He's not going to be.
No, but that's why they're not accepting the money because of that clause. I think it's shady that he's trying to put that clause in there. Don't get me wrong. He's a man. He has children. He has to protect his money and his family base.
This is getting into the billions. This is getting to the billions.
My thing is, if they didn't have this evidence against him saying that he incites this shit, he literally said, I don't know if somebody's died at one of his concerts before, but he said somebody that didn't make it through the rodeo, that they was his hero. He was they were his hero.
Oh man, I don't seen the clip.
He cussed out security when security was doing their job, not this time, but because security was doing their job this time, but I'm saying not at this Astro World, but it was another concert. He yelled at security for not doing their job. I mean, for doing their job, because they were trying to stop people from jumping over the barricade. He was like, nah, fuck you, security. Let them jump over. And these are people in danger. He was inciting the dangerous behavior. He told a dude to jump from the second story. He, like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? And this is what I mean about, like, you're held liable because they can build this case against you now. They building all this shit up against you, sir. You got
I feel
to
like
be
he
smarter.
was trying to do that in the effort as far as planning for the funerals, and I think moving forward, he's going to change a lot of things up about his concerts and whatnot. But
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to.
This is how he came about as far as being the artist that he is today. I mean, that's what people loved about him. That's what fans come to see about him.
But he's been arrested before for inciting a riot.
Hey, I got what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But it's like him. He is like that. He is like that person in the crowd. He was that guy. He was, and he's still young. Like, I'm just saying. I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying though.
And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at a good mosh pit, but it's like all do that in good taste and safety. I've seen people. I don't even like Lil Pump, but he stopped his concert. He was like, no. Somebody heard, you know? He stopped the concert. Granted, Travis Scott did stop the concert for like, 3 people? Like I said, if he would have just stopped, after, like you saw 3 people, you saw a whole fucking ambulance going through a sea of people, and you still didn't think to stop. Like, that's all he had to do was stop.
I got what you're saying, man. I understand. I'm just saying, though, I'm looking at it from all angles, and I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks. I've been trying to just look at it from all angles, and like I said, this is his crowd. This is this is how he gets his audience to go. And you remember when I told you the type of audience I feel like he has when we talked about this the first time when it first came up, and I feel like that's. I watched this black dude's TikTok, and he was talking about his whole experience there. Yeah. He was saying that he showed the video of where he was in the crowd, and you could see how tight it was. And I'm just like, that part is not Travis Scott's fault. The only fault he has in this is not stopping. That's it. The rest of and continuing to incite that type of energy when you clearly see people, somebody having a seizure, you stop, and then you continue on, and then you see somebody over here, you see a whole fucking ambulance going through your show, but you don't stop. That right there made no sense to me. I understand what you're saying. That's why I said I get it. I do. At that point, when you see this shit going on, he stopped and put a spotlight on some people in the tree. But like, this is about money now, though. This is about money now. Oh yeah, it's about money. But like, I mean, if you get into a car accident, are you not trying to get money? No, I get what you're saying, and I get that part too. I'm just saying though, this ain't about no. Are we feeling bad? This and the third, as far as what's going on now. This is about the money now. Like, how much can we get from this superstar now? Like I said, the people that's only trying to sue him, that's stupid. You need to go after the city of Houston, and you need to go after whoever put together the concert. I gotta find that name. It's a company. But yeah, it's a company that put it together. And they're also mentioned on the lawsuit too. I ain't gone through and looked through everybody's lawsuit, but like, if you're not suing the city of Houston and the people that put together the concert, then that was the main issue. The main issue was the way the stage was set up, was getting people trapped, and then them not having enough space per person. Like, they've literally done like analytical visual analytics on the crowd, and they showed like where they could like count how many people it was per square footage. They said these people had like barely. Now you mean space and whatnot? Like, because everybody's standing up. Yeah. So width wise, in the thickest part, people had only like a foot. Like barely over a foot to like you think about how far your shoulders are farther than a foot apart. But that's how his crowds are normally, because no, I'm saying, I know what you're saying, but this is what year is this festival? Because this has been a festival that's happened like multiple years, right? Yeah, this was
this was the third in person because
so this
they
is
couldn't
something that's
handle
been
that shit.
like this all the time, and this is before the pandemic. So I'm pretty sure before the pandemic,
but it was. Yes. And I've seen pictures of Woodstock and all that. And yes, I'm saying the way they had that stage set up was getting people trapped. That's what I'm saying. Because if you look at how the stage was, the fact that there was no exit area for the people that were getting pushed up against the gate. Then on top of that, he told people to show up even if you had a ticket or not. And those are the people that rushed the gates and shit. Those people, they didn't have enough security to get all up, because you got to remember that was thousands of people. So you got people that had tickets, people that didn't have tickets. You got way too many people in a venue trying to watch one person on stage with a stage area that's basically tracking people. They even did the visual tracking and showed that these people wasn't even moving on their own. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we swaying to the music.
They were being moved by other people moving them through the crowd.
Yes. Okay. It was literally like a liquid sea of people. And when you watch it, if you like step back and it looks like water just moving. And I'm like, think about that. Like, hell no. So, I understand
what you're saying. Like I said, that's the part that I feel like was not his fault. His only fault was not stopping the show. As far as
and continue to incite rage.
Filing for dismissal of the lawsuits, I understand, because the severity of how many are starting to come about, especially when it started to hit that billion mark of like, okay, wait a minute, y'all are taking this is it. This is like I'm taking everything. Like, I can't put food on my kids. I'm like, okay, damn. So I understand why he's trying to dismiss them all together, all of them all together. Do you feel like he's gonna be able to dismiss them?
It depends on who his mother-in-law helped him get as a judge.
You really did. Okay, it's done. It's over then. I mean, and I didn't even think about that, but I don't feel like that's what I feel like. Yeah, it's over. Like, ain't nothing to talk about.
I mean, he's a rich man in America.
Rich black man.
I don't even care about the black part. He's just a rich man. I mean, I care, but you know what I mean.
Especially with these circumstances, you got to put that on there. I don't even think
the black part even matters at this point. He's a rich man.
It don't matter with this situation, but he still is a rich young black man.
So, I mean, and the only run-ins he really has with the law as far as like inciting that raid, inciting the riot.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even, I don't think he said anything stupid politically. I mean, I don't know. They might just be like, give us enough money and, we'll make it all go away. I don't know how they deal with legal shit. I just feel like when you got that type of money, shit just goes away.
I mean, this is a situation I feel like we haven't really encountered like that though. So I don't know if this is gonna go away, but I understand what you're saying.
It's happened, but it's happened to white people, but with a white group. So I don't know how that went. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
As far as Prince 1620, yeah, I done seen True Story. You done seen True Story on Netflix yet with Wesley and them?
No. Live Nation.
I did a review on it, bro. You can check it out on my page. I did a review on
it. Live Nation is the name of the people that put the concert together. That's the main motherfuckers they need to be suing. So they're suing. People are trying to sue Apple Music because they streamed it. I mean, I feel like that's a dumb reach, but at the same time, it's a smart reach because it's Apple.
I got you. I'm gonna leave you.
Live Nation is the name of the company that put Astro World together, so they're responsible for like the amount of space and the stage and all that shit. So that's why I feel like
I think the lawsuits mainly gonna go to. That's where they're gonna start to differentiate to, as far as going off of him and going towards Live Nation and the other organizations that put this together besides him. But yeah,
That's
that was pretty much.
That's exactly who's responsible.
Yeah.
Because if you don't give people enough space.
Just how you was feeling as far as, well, how everybody feeling as far as him dismissing, well, trying to get the lawsuits dismissed or whatnot.
I'm not mad at him because as a person that has children, nigga, you can't take my kid. This is my kid's legacy. You know?
That's it. Generational wealth.
Exactly. So I don't blame him for trying to like get out of it. I mean, and then like I said, it's just a whole bunch of his past is going, you know, they're going to bring up the past. I can't, the only reason I'm not negating it is because the law ain't going to negate it. They're going to keep trying to push this. Look at him. He did this, did this. Because that's what, and it ain't even about him being black. It's they would do this to anybody. Do you remember when Brandy had that car accident and somebody died?
Man, yeah.
You know them people trying to sue her? And I'm not laughing
because of that. Because I'm thinking about a movie that they spoofed and whatnot. That's why I started laughing a little bit. That's why, not because of the situation, but yeah.
But yeah, you know they tried to sue her.
Yeah.
Because she was famous.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's why it does not surprise me. You know.
Oh yeah. That's why I said this is a money situation now.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that though, once again, condolences and rest in peace to anybody who passed away because of the Astroworld concert, and condolences to all the families who still dealing with that situation. Next thing I wanted to jump to, movies. And yeah, here we go. I went to the wrong one. I want to talk about Texas Chainsaw. We do have a new one. And I honestly had forgot that this was coming to Netflix. I remember hearing about it because I remember listening up on the cast or whatnot. Shout out to anybody that's watching us on Twitch and YouTube live. But yeah, I just wanted to go through this and check this out again. One of the reasons is I want to check this out and I want to go back to 2003, because that's one of my favorite ones. Do you watch The Shot?
No.
Oh well, I'm bringing it up because Jacob Lattimore in this. Do you know who Jacob Lattimore is? Because he sang and he acted. Yeah. He one of the people I recognize, and that's why I was saying in my reaction, like, don't take the black dude out, man. Come on, man. We gotta let my man get through a little bit. He's like the only black person we got in this too. And y'all let me know if y'all checking this out right now. How y'all feeling about this newer Texas Chainsaw that's about to come out on Netflix in February? I think it's February.
I hate the fact that I took one film class and be overanalyzing every damn thing.
What you mean? Oh, see, what you mean? Hold on, I want to hear what you saying.
I just saw a continuity error. It ain't nothing that it should not have took me out of that moment. But I guess since I watched your reaction to this, I was like watching it for the second time. So I'm like, man, continuity error, but it's all right.
What's the continuity error?
This season is too big for just
when he was cutting the floor.
Oh, okay.
When he saw him, it was vertical, but when he was cutting the planks were horizontal.
Maybe that's the trailer though. Maybe the trailer is misleading or whatnot.
That is true.
That could be the trailer.
That is true. You right.
But yeah, I want to go back to this one too. This is one of the reasons I went to check out the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Shout out my mom. She took me to see it because I couldn't go see rated R movies at that time. But yeah, and this ain't gonna try to tell me I'm old or not. Y'all see me, y'all know. Yeah, I still gotta ask for my ID at the liquor house if I go there, or the ABC store or something like that. This is starring Jessica Biel too. This is my favorite one. Please don't give me no copyright claim for this damn song either. If y'all do, man, do not give me no copyright claim. Matter of fact, hold on. Have you seen this one? We're gonna talk a little bit while they playing this because we ain't gonna get no copyright.
Yeah, we talked we talked about this.
Oh, have you seen it though? Have you seen this one?
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I told you I went to the theaters to see it.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. I went to see this too, yeah. How did you enjoy this one though? Did you enjoy the characters for one? Did you care about the characters?
You have to call the cops.
I didn't.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I guess because I was on a date, so like my attention.
Oh, okay.
My attention was not all the way there, but it was there.
That's it. If somebody
Because like the whole chase scene, up the stairs, the fingernail.
Oh, yeah, the fingernail scene.
Then he just put him on the hook, and it's just like.
For me,
yeah.
Jessica Biel kind of got on my nerves. And this was the person we were supposed to be cheering for. Let me let the rest of the trailer play out.
Michael Bay, for real?
Oh, yeah. That's... Hey, you know he was coming after all the old movies. He was doing Friday the 13th. He did the...
They should legally not do that shit. That whole based on true events, based on a true story. Like, no. Let's put just fictional bullshit loosely based on, you know what I mean? Because like when I was younger, I was like, wait, this really kind of happened somewhere. And which this really kind of did or something like that. It wasn't to this effect, but it was to this effect. You know what I mean? Like it was somebody really out here like taking skin, but it wasn't like, you know, how the movie portrayed it. Like, you know.
Hold on. So at the beginning of the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that footage at the beginning, that ain't real footage. I thought that was supposed to be real footage.
I don't know. Because
I swear, if I'm not mistaken, they said that's real footage.
No, I said this was a real thing, but I'm like, it ain't like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how people really be thinking like this happened, like the movie.
Yeah.
But you know, like they, you know, like the whole Blair Witch shit was all fictional. Like none of that
and it took people a long time to not know that was fictional until people started showing up at MTV Awards and whatnot, and that was like that was because in the woods. They did. What the shit? They accepting awards and shit. So, yeah.
People really thought that was based on a real event. And I was like, see.
Ain't no social media era then. You got, man, hey.
No. It was the very beginning of the internet because they had a website and all that shit.
That was definitely the one. As far as though, the newer Texas Chainsaw. For us, that's coming on Netflix next month. Well, not next month, but in February next year. I'm hoping we get characters that we care about. Simple and plain. Because I pretty much know what we're going to get from Leatherface, but the old man Leatherface, because they pretty much giving me the what they doing with Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
The old man Michael Myers.
Yeah. Boy, talk about characters that you care about, because boy, Black Christmas. Oh my God, I'm like.
If I'm not mistaken, like I said, my bad, y'all. I'm not familiar with the original Texas Chainsaw, but the woman, the survivor of that movie, supposed to be in this one. Not the original actress. I think she passed away. Rest in peace to the original actress, but the character is supposed to be in this movie. So yeah, they trying to do Laura Strode, Michael.
Okay.
I don't know if they doing it that same way, but I see what they trying to do. Candyman, you see what did you watch the newer Candyman? Yeah, you see they trying to do the original. They brought up the original in the newer Candyman a lot more than I thought they was gonna do.
Wow.
But yeah, I am looking forward to this. As far as the newer Texas Chainsaw, y'all let me know in the comment section or whatnot if y'all looking forward to it.
They made the trailer look very interesting, so I'm off
a teaser. And it's the 2003 one of y'all favorites. It's one of mine. I guess I want to stick to movies since we've been in kind of diving into music so much as far as with Travis Scott. I want to do a versus.
Okay.
90s teen horror versus. The Faculty versus I Know What You Did Last Summer. Both, I think, written by Kevin Williams, who did Screams.
The original I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yes.
Okay.
There's another one. I know it's part 2,
know what you did last summer.
I said I know with Buffy.
Okay.
We talking about the one with Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes. Okay. I like what they tried to do with The Faculty. I really felt like they could have done better. So I'm gonna have to go with I Know What You Did Last Summer. I feel like the storyline was better. It was really cliche, kind of though. Like it was just like, but I don't know. I like the acting in it better. To me, it's more quotable.
And what I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the acting was better. It was, I don't know. I like it.
It's The Faculty for me. I think I enjoy the cast in The Faculty a little bit more. It's not even probably the story, but kind of the story too, because you watch it the second time, I'm like, okay, I could tell she the damn big ass alien nigga or whatever. But in the first time I watched it, I didn't know who was what or whatnot. And that's something that he's familiar with as far as Kevin Williamson writing, as far as guess who done it. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much his whole formula.
I really enjoyed the storyline of the Faculty. Though.
Yeah.
That's one, because it was like, it wasn't typically like everything else. It was like, what the fuck is going on?
It kind of was.
Why?
It was basically Scream. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It was those 90s.
But it had the alien.
Who did
it had an alien though.
Yeah. But it was still
See,
bad.
That's what made it different.
Have you seen Cursed?
To me.
With the werewolf movie. Cursed. It's called Cursed.
How old is it?
It's kind of old. It came out when Diary of a Mad Black Woman came out. I remember because I went to the movies. Because I went to see Curse and they went to see that and it was packed. And I was like, damn. But I only bring that up because it's the same thing when you bring up aliens. It's a movie about a werewolf and they trying to find out who is the werewolf that's killing everybody.
I don't know. Wait.
It's not a good movie. It's not a good movie.
2005?
Yeah, see, it's back. It's a little ways back.
Yeah, okay. A werewolf loose in Los Angeles changes lives of 3 young adults who are being mauled by the beast. Sometimes you gotta judge a book by its cover.
But yeah, I only bring that up because of the whole 90s who done it, and that's what I feel like with my problem with I Know What You Did Last Summer. I didn't like the ending. I'm like, who is this? Where did he come? Ben Willis, whatever. I'm like, hold on. So did they hit him at the beginning, or did they hit his whatever? I'm like, I don't care at this point because y'all already killed Buffy, and that's the person I came to see. So I was like, what? I was already dead.
Man.
Nah, she was supposed to. She was the most recognizable face in that movie at that time, and I was like, you were supposed to live, Buffy. God damn, what Angel is? But anyway.
Jennifer, you stupid.
I'm just saying, man. And that's the times where you got your mid-20s, teens. Everybody in their mid-20s, maybe they late 20s to play teens or whatnot.
That's why I love scary movies so much, because they just...
I do. I love the old ones. I still do. Honestly. I mean, they can't do them like they used to. Especially like them 90s ones.
I mean, because then it's just the same shit all over again.
Yeah. I want to jump into your people. Jesse Smollett.
Oh, God. My people? Why is he my people?
I was gonna get into the part of him denying this stuff, but ain't no point in getting into that now because he's been found guilty. He's basically been found guilty for staging hate crimes, guilty on all 5 counts of felony, disorderly conduct, and not guilty on 1 count lying to police and staging hoax in 2019. I guess I'm looking at this as, why is this so... You know, we just got off Carl Rittenhouse, right? Killing people, right? He lied. He was the one got hurt. Nobody else got hurt. So what's going on? What we gonna do? Because as far as I know, he ain't gonna get no jail time. I think he like gonna probably get probation or something.
Well, I go to this. I always go to the psychology of why people do that they do, and I can't even fathom why he felt like he needed to do that. And I'm just like,
no, you know what you mean? You watch Empire?
Yeah.
He basically, I think they would say he wanted to have a bigger role, or he wanted more pay. That's what I think it was. He wanted more pay per episode. So I think he felt like if he did this, he would come more bigger. He'd get talked about more. He was already saying he the gay Tupac and this and the third. So, so don't do that.
A cold case of shut the fuck up, sit there and eat your food, nigga. God.
Man.
I
remember seeing somewhere they was like, he go down in history as being one of the black people that set us back some more years.
That's all. Just sit there and eat your food or find another lane, because, bruh, that
was already over. I mean, I didn't even know. Do you know who his sister is?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I was like, I could imagine You ain't come, you though. How was Thanksgiving this year?
Hold on, is he older than her or younger? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Because I was like, she's been famous. She's been famous since she was a child. So like, I don't know.
All it.
Yeah. Yeah, she was on Full House, some Full House episodes. And
she probably been all type of TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I honestly have forgot about this. Honestly, I didn't even know this was still a thing, and I'm glad they didn't make this like a long-lasting thing. They got this. They were like, okay,
me too.
We done.
Me too. Me too. Because once it happened, I was tired of hearing about it.
What?
I was like, bruh, I was like, please, can we get on some other news?
And being somebody who was still watching Empire at that time, it definitely had an effect. It was like,
let me tell you, me and my relationship with Empire, I watched the whole first season and I was like, they peaked right there, and this is gonna be.
Man. I stuck with it.
I didn't even watch the second
me
season.
some, and then I think it was some with my wife too. She helped me to get through the rest of it. Because after I was man. And then you know them scenes. They had them certain man. Okay, well I was just saying. How Dave Chappelle say Jesse Smollett. He basically, like I said, I don't think he's gonna do no jail time. He just gonna get a little probation. But we all know he was lying. We all knew that. And we admit that part. We all knew that. we all knew that.
Yeah, pay your fine.
Yeah.
Pay your fine and do your probation, do your community service. I don't think he deserves jail time for it either. It was a waste of time, a waste of resources, and stupid. Like, stop, sir.
You got any topics you want to bring up before I go to my next thing?
Heck, I had something. I don't know if it was leading off for this. Oh, I can't remember. But I do got some topics.
You said what now?
I said I can't remember, but I do got some topics.
Okay. Go ahead. I was looking for my next thing because I'm not sure if you watched it, but I'm going to pull up some clips if we dive into it, but I'm going to go ahead and bring up what you was talking about.
So how do you feel about, did you hear that Drake pulled out the Grammys?
Yeah, I had that on here. I had that in here.
But yeah. Did you hear his reason?
Before we dive into this, are you one of those type of people, Well, I know I do this now because of what I'm doing, but speaking of this, it just when this ideas hit or something, I have to jump up and put them down, or I have to write them down, or I have to jump up and put them in my phone or something so I don't forget about them. So when I heard about this, I heard it at like, I forgot what time it was, but I jumped up and put it as a topic because I didn't want to forget about it or whatnot. But here though, that was just saying, do anybody else do stuff like that or whatnot? But yeah, I heard about him doing that. He pulled out of both categories, right? Okay.
Did you hear his reason why?
No, I ain't get to that point yet.
So he said it's because they snubbed the weekend last year, but you
I had
have
a reason.
to,
I'm gonna say it after you finish though. I think I thought he pulled out.
You have to submit your stuff. So like, I don't know if he's under a record label. So I'm like, did he submit his stuff then to just pull it back out? Like,
no, you talking about Drake, right?
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he's not under Cash Money no more, so I don't know.
That's what I mean. So like, who submitted his music if he was just gonna pull back out because of some shit that he already knew?
He might have did it himself.
Why?
Or
what was the point of?
I don't know.
What was the point submitted it anyway if you was gonna pull out? Because
that's why. See what you said. That's why I thought he did it because of the whole Astro World stuff. That's why I thought he did it.
That's what I heard somebody.
That's why I thought he did it. I was like, okay, he doing it for that. So what you said, I didn't know he said. Did he say that as far as you saying he pulled out because of the reasons that you just now said?
I believe that's what I saw a video.
Yeah, I didn't ever see a reason that he pulled out. I just seen that they said his team basically pulled out, or had him pulled out or whatnot, as far as from the Grammys or whatnot. And I thought because of the Astro World stuff, because I seen where he had a song with French Montana. He told him he didn't put that song out because of the Astro World stuff. So I was thinking this is why he was doing that too.
That might be the reason. I mean, maybe he was just throwing an extra reason on top of that. I don't know. But I was like, did he feel like he wasn't gonna win? Or like, I don't know. I don't know.
No, it definitely wasn't that. Do you come on now? Even if he felt like he wasn't gonna win, I don't think he would have still pulled out.
I would hope not.
I guess before I get to my next thing, I want to kind of get into a serious topic, and this is something that caught my attention. DOJ closes investigation into 1955 murder of Emmett Till, finds no proof, accuser lied. Monday, and this was this Monday, the Department of Justice announced the closing of the investigation into the 1955 murder of Emmett Till after it failed to find proof a key figure in the case lied. Till, a black teenager from Chicago, was abducted, and we know the story. I don't want to get into the details or whatnot. We know the story. Doham's then husband and another man, both now deceased, were acquitted by an all-white jury that year. Months after the trial, a magazine published the two men's account of the brutal slam, where they admitted to beating Till and everything else, that happened to him. The case was reopened after a 2017 book by Duke University professor Timothy Tyson reported that Doham had recanted her account about the encounter with Till. So recently, they basically had something come up. I guess they tried to bring up some more proof or whatnot, and it was basically shut out. And I did want to bring this up because, like I said, this caught my attention.
Even if they did, give him legal justice, it still don't bring him back. I'm like, just leave him alone.
It's the people that's still fighting. And that's why this came to my attention, because you got people that's out here still fighting. And I'm going to say this is 1955.
This is generations. This is generations.
2021.
See, this is what I mean. If I get murked and y'all ain't going back to murk them other niggas, fuck the justice system. I need you to go do the street shit. Like,
you have to understand, this is 1955. Ain't nobody moving like that.
I mean, I'm saying right now, don't waste your time in the legal system unless somebody you can legit prove that somebody murdered me or something like that.
I mean,
I would say I need you to go I don't know. Because
Look
I
at George
guess that's how I
Zimmerman.
feel about my children. Like, that's how I feel about my children. If somebody hurt my kid, I'm going to do some legal shit. But it's...
A time to kill.
Bruh.
Hey,
Yes,
real
they deserve
life.
to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
For real.
Damn right.
But yeah, man, it's crazy hearing, because this is 1955. I want to say that again. We in 2021. And to hear people still trying to get some type of justice for him. And for the family, like.
I mean, I get it, but like, let's put our energy somewhere else. And I hate to even say it like that, because I know people
It's
be like,
understandable,
what if
though,
it was
because
you?
everything that's happened since then. Like,
Yeah, I know people be like, well, what if that was you? You wouldn't want somebody still fighting for you? No, I told you what I want. Go murk them niggas.
yeah.
No.
It's understandable, though, because you kind of come from the times they was coming from. And they, at that time, they want it's the justice. But, man, condolences. Definitely condolences, and rest in peace to Emmett Till, and condolences to his family, man. And everybody that had to go through that situation at that time. Let's all be blessed. No. Can we all just look around and see? Telling you.
Did you hear what happened? Did you hear about Malcolm X's daughter? I think it was.
I did. I wanted to, when I heard about it when it happened, and I wanted to bring it up, but I forgot what was going on at that time. But yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It was another reason I didn't want to bring that up either. But because it's a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, because I went into I like to listen to at work. I get a chance to listen to a lot of the background stories or whatnot, and when I heard about it, I listened to certain encounters that her family had to deal with after the situation or whatnot, with the whole nation and that stuff. Yeah. And I ain't laughing at the situation. Like I said, I do this because I just out of not nervousness, but talking about talking about certain topics that's not comfortable.
Yeah. Shit that's heavy, you gotta. Yeah. Well, let's go to a lighter note. Okay, I saw this TikTok. FYI, I do not have a TikTok. I just be seeing TikToks where people posting stuff. Hell no, I'm grown. I'm grown and don't have that type of time. I don't have that type of time to spare. Anyway, so I saw this TikTok where this little boy, he wasn't little, he was teenage age. Obviously, you can see because he had a little facial hair, and So, his mom was recording him, and she asked him a question, and she was like, "Son, why is there a pillow behind the headboard?" I was like,
"How old is he?"
Like I said, he looked like a teenager. You can't tell how old people are.
I'm like, wait. Because I was making sure he wasn't no little kid, something like a kid.
No. He was. But even then, he was a young man. Okay. And they was like, "Son, she was like, "Son, why is the pillow behind the headboard?" And he just took a drink of his water, and it was like, "Where you cold? What? You are cold?" So he was like, so and so was jumping on the bed. Like, bruh, no, you can't. So anyway, I thought it was funny because, funny, innocent, people can take it however they want to because, people like to always, why are you, people like to be mad over nothing. But anyway, so I thought it was funny. And it made me think, have you ever been, like, caught in a situation or something like that? Or, like, where your parents found something or they actually caught you?
I don't know who. Yeah. Hey, I just say I found some. You know what I'm saying? I found some tapes back then or something, and I might have left one accidentally in a VCR. Wait, young boys. Fast times in Richmond High.
Oh,
if y'all ain't never seen that movie, I'm not talking about school or whatnot, but I'm just saying, man, yeah. If you was talking about stuff like that, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking about, boy. That was a bad day.
Oh man, okay. I got caught making out, like, you know, kissing and stuff.
Man.
Okay,
By your
I
parents?
didn't get caught. Hold on, let me explain. So, I'm at the crib with this person, and we're playing around, and it looked so fucking bad because I didn't have a shirt on.
Of course. What?
No,
Let me get him to daddy. Boy, I would. Both of
No,
y'all
it wasn't.
great.
Nah, I lived with my mom. So
Okay.
like, so the shit was wild because like you could usually hear her coming up the stairs, but heard nothing. All we heard was keys at the door. We was both like, because I was like, this looks way worse than what it really is. Like,
So,
like,
are you standing there saying that though at this time?
No, so
Oh,
like
okay.
it was like everything happened in slow motion. This shit was so because it was like
That's how those
we
moments
caught.
happen.
So
Was you turning
I
around
still
slow motion? Like,
I had on no, like when we looked at the door, it was like
oh,
so I didn't have a shirt on. I still had on the bra and everything, but I didn't have on a shirt. So I just get up and try to like walk down the hall real fast, but she caught me and she saw I didn't have a shirt on, and she was like, "What the fuck?" So
you left old buddy.
Huh?
You left old buddy.
I left him sitting on the couch because I was trying to hurry up and run to the bathroom,
I got you.
my room, and put my shirt back on.
Oh no.
And I was not moving fast because like I said, we heard keys at the door. So we both looked at the door, and that was a fucking waste of time. I would not get up fast enough. And I guess it's because the way I was turned, like I had to like turn my whole body around to get up. And I'm just like, we are caught. So yeah, I left him sitting on the couch, and I'm trying to run down the hallway. And she was like, what? Like, I don't remember what she said. I just remember I immediately started getting cussed out. And I remember one part that she said, because she was like, hey, your sister already pregnant. And I'm just like, right. So that's what made it worse, because it's like, now I got to worry about your ass.
Man. Did my man try to slide out easy, or did he just sit there in the couch listening?
He just said that.
Man.
So yeah, I couldn't have unsupervised company anymore.
Oh no. Over. Yeah. That out honestly, to me, that sounds better than my encounter. So, especially when y'all all about to sit down and watch a movie. So, everybody hates Chris.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if you had got a chance to listen to it, but I asked you to check out DJ AKADEMIKS' $1 million worth of game interview.
Oh dang, I forgot. I guess because it's DJ AKADEMIKS. Like, stand to listen to him talk.
I got you, man. He entertained, man. Look, I first started listening to him talk about certain subjects as far as hip hop and people going through certain things, certain topics and whatnot. He was just funny to me. The way he had explained it, because he would. I'm gonna say something about Birdman. He used to talk about Birdman, and he would call him Birdman Sandusky, and I was like, man.
He speaks petty so fluently. He just speaks petty so fluently, and I'm just like, ooh.
But yeah, overall, though, I know I don't agree with everything he be saying or whatnot as far as DJ Academics, but some of the things he be saying, hey, as far as pertaining to certain rappers, as far as older rappers, and one of the things I know he be talking to them about as far as should rappers be held accountable the same way he held accountable for certain things that he be saying as far as the youth, well, not the youth in particular, but think about certain rappers who be rapping about spinning a block, going to kill a black man, somebody who looked like them, killing each other or whatnot. And I guess with him, as far as DJ Academics, him reporting the news, as far as when rappers going at each other, him reporting it, and people saying that he be hyping it up or whatnot, instigating it or whatnot. I don't know if this particular part is him talking about that or whatnot, but I watched a majority of the interview, so.
Go get you some New Hampshire M. I got the coconut right now with the crib. Kid you not.
You love coconut.
Understood person, probably in hip hop culture. You know, people usually have an opinion about me based on one little thing.
Okay, this him talking about, I guess, a little bit about him or whatnot, and how people are looking at him in hip hop culture. You in particular sound like you ain't no fan of him.
No, it's not. It's not what he does. It's literally the way that he speaks.
Oh, the way his voice.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't see what he's talking
And
about
that's
right
why
here.
I hate to even say it like that. It's just, I don't know. It's just something about him and his, it's when I put my finger on it, I will let you know. I don't think he's a bad person or anything like that. It's just something about him that I cannot put my finger on.
Do you know a rapper name? You ever heard of a rapper named My Son?
No.
Okay, but he ain't popular. He ain't like the biggest rapper. I mean, I don't even think he really been had an album like that. But he a good rapper though. He can really rap. But him and DJ Academics kind of be going at it or whatnot. I'll probably let you hear, but they kind of have a thing where My Son is kind of a guy who be out here going to like rallies or whatnot. You know, when certain things happen with police brutality or whatnot, he's kind of those type of guys. But he from the streets too. He did time or whatnot. So him and DJ Academics kind of had his back and forth or whatnot as far as DJ Academics' place in the industry or place in the culture or whatnot because of the things he talk about or whatnot. Because My Son kind of on the other end as far as like you kind of enabling the culture or whatnot as far as engaging with beefs or whatnot, hip hop beefs or whatnot, as far as what he says about DJ Academics or whatnot. But DJ Academics is kind of calling My Son a hypocrite because he's like, why you don't get on these rappers the same way then? Especially these older rappers who be talking about doing this and the third to each other or when they beefing or whatnot. Why you don't give them the same energy that you giving me as a blogger or whatnot? I'm going to get into this a little bit, not all of it, but just some of the things he be talking about because I don't know any of my subscribers who listen to DJ Academics, but I do listen to some of the things he be talking about. I've been listening to him for a while now. So,
but nobody ever really engages me to have a conversation. So when y'all hit me up like, yo, you want to pop on? Of course.
Do you think, I'm going to say this.
And I'm a fan.
As a journalist,
hold on,
you a
before
journalist.
I continue, I ain't want to keep stopping. Shout out to Wallo and GILLA the Kid. Wallo in particular, man. Wallo be doing like a bunch of good things. He be talking about a lot of important things. Wallo did time too. And he be doing a lot of good things as far as what he be saying as far as motivation, as far as if you somebody who done came from jail, living in poverty or trying to build something as far as you got a dream out here you trying to build, somebody like him who came out of jail and went straight to it and started getting it. Like, hey, but shout out to Gilly the King. My bad, I call him Gilly the Kid, but Gilly the King and Wallo. $1 million worth of game podcast.
Right. You're an honest journalist, right?
I don't consider myself a journalist. I'm going to tell you why. I do believe things I do fall in line with what journalists are expected to do, but I wouldn't call myself a journalist because there's the people who claim they went to school for this and third. They're going to say I don't follow the protocols. So, for example,
doing your research on the information and all that stuff.
And there's a lot of times I mix. I'll tell you what's fact, but I also lace it with opinion. You know, I'm an opinionated person. And a lot of times, you know, if you're following journalism, you're supposed to be super cut and dry, or if it's an opinion piece, it's just an opinion piece. You know what I mean? I think I'm a personality. I just think I'm a human.
All right, is you a reporter?
Yes.
Do you believe that you're reporting of Chicago?
Right into it.
Listen, it's Chicago. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do you believe, and I'm talking about you, we're not talking about nobody else, that you're reporting in the way that you amplify certain individuals created a crime wave?
No.
No. Added to the crime wave.
Added to it. I'm just saying, like, and the reason I say created because, if certain people feel as though they this, it's going to put targets on their head and they're going to feel bigger and it's going to start because you was doing a lot of reporting.
Yeah.
What do you be honest? Do you feel as though at any time you added to anything from your reporting? Did you think
Like
it could cause harm to the streets of
I'm gonna
Chicago?
let him respond a little bit to what he's saying, but this is kind of
At the time, I thought no.
Okay.
And I love this conversation, but I hate it because people, they never want to admit growth.
Yeah, growth is everything.
They also never want to admit someone being honest.
I used to rob people. I don't do no more. So that's...
But somehow in hip hop culture, that's more acceptable to what's normalized than even me being honest and say, at the time, the way in which I reported on and covered Chicago and crime in Chicago mixed with...
Yeah, I wasn't gonna stay on it too long, but one of the things he's talking about, he used to do a thing where it was called the War in Chirac, where he particularly talk about beefs in Chirac with certain rappers or local rappers or whatnot. But yeah, I was gonna do the mic sign thing, but I ain't gonna jump into that. I ain't gonna stay on that too long. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of dive into this because I'm a fan of $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with Gilly the King and Wallo, and I listen to DJ Academics. Like I said, he entertaining. Even what he was saying, like he a personality, and his personality is entertaining.
You know what? I respect him more now after hearing that because, like, he straight up told, he knows who he is and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And the fact that he doesn't call himself a journalist, I can respect that because journalists are held to a level of you have to speak the facts.
Yep.
Facts. And he's saying that these are opinionated pieces. And I'm like, okay.
And everybody has an opinion. And even if one thing he said, I don't heard him say is even if he don't give an opinion, somebody else gonna give an opinion. Another YouTube platform or other platforms, speaking of DJ Vlad, these other platforms who be reporting on stuff or whatnot, or interviewing rappers, they're gonna give their opinion on the stuff they hearing about or whatnot, especially certain gossip and hip hop or whatnot.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
And I feel like people don't like him because they don't like his opinion and they don't agree with his opinion.
That too. And I feel like he's somebody almost like what Charlemagne was doing when he would not call rappers out, but he would be real honest, almost overly honest about certain things with rappers. Birdman, for instance, like when he came up there and he said what he said to him, and he said it right there to his face or whatnot. And somebody like DJ Academics, he almost kind of calling out the hypocrisy of hip hop. Like, y'all talk about this in the third, as far as think about somebody like a Jeezy. I'm not saying thing about Jeezy or whatnot, but Jeezy was always saying things about, saying Snow or whatnot. He was a hustler. He did what he did. And look at Jeezy now. He's somebody who had growth. But think about Jeezy in particular when he was doing his things for his son in particular, trying to get his son to go to school or whatnot. And you'll have somebody saying, okay, he doing this for his son, but he telling us to go out here and move dope. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the thing. And I'm not saying, I'm just saying, I'm giving an example because these are things they used to try to say about Jeezy.
You know what?
Other rappers,
I feel
not
like
just Jeezy, but other rappers too.
I feel like people put too much responsibility on entertainment that we're consuming because at the end of the day, all of this is entertainment. So this is a fantasy world. That's the way I've always viewed music. I never viewed it literally. I'm like, I think
they're talking about the people who really dealing with those situations though. They kind of take it to heart.
That just makes it relatable.
Yeah.
It makes it relate. But I don't listen to music that's not relatable to me. You don't. I feel like people that enjoy music do. So I can listen to stuff that's not relatable to me, but it sounds good. But like,
so you don't listen to rappers talking about moving dope, killing. You said you don't listen.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you talking about
Hell
music
yeah.
don't relate to you though. That don't relate to you, your lifestyle.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
That's
I got
what I
you.
mean about being somebody that listens to different types of music.
Oh, okay.
Even
I thought you were
stuff
saying
that
I listen to only music that relate to me, not music that don't relate to me. I thought that's what you were saying.
Most people do only listen to music that relate to me.
Oh, yeah.
If they listen to lyrical stuff, and to me, I like listening to other people's stories and then like metaphorically putting that towards my life. Like I have a whole trap moving weight. We
Yeah, and I feel
we
like
gotta
that's
move this
people's.
way. I got a whole playlist for that shit, but I need that energy sometimes because like I ain't no natural born bred hustler, so I need that hustle spirit. I need to
That
invoke
part,
that
yeah.
hustle spirit.
You might
I
not
gotta
be
go
moving
make
weight,
that
but
work,
your
you
weight
know?
might be your job or whatever you doing. Even if you
Exactly.
taking care of your kids, that's the way. I'm just saying. You say you understand what I'm saying?
The music according how I feel. So
Yeah.
if I feel that way, so like some people they have to be able to relate to music to enjoy it, and then other people like it's my mood. Like man, sometimes I don't want to move at work. Sometimes I'm trying to make a baby. Sometimes I'm trying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just depends on how I feel. I want to listen to how I feel. I like
sometimes,
music to give me a feeling.
What you say as far as having the music that does relate to you? Sometimes you do need the music that is relating to your real life situations at that time.
Speaking of that, have you ever had a song where you was like, damn, this just really speaking to my situation, like it's telling my story or a situation, like any type of situation?
You talking about a song
I've
in
had
particular?
yeah, like
It's
the lyrics.
like you said,
like
it's multiple songs like that. But if I say one song, I would say "Who Am I?" George Santana, Dipset. Do you know what
You
song
mean
I'm talking
like-
about?
probably. It's a lot of songs that I realize I don't know the titles to.
It's not really. It's just the things he talking. It's you know, you going through certain things and just only certain people you might be able to talk to. In particular, he naming like his mama. That might be the only person I'm able to talk to at that moment. I might be drunk, high at the moment. I might be able to just come into you sloppy at the time, needing to talk to you about certain things, and you the only person at that moment I'm able to talk to about all the shit I'm going through at that time or moment, or
Right.
life situations, and just contemplating certain things, all those type of things. And I feel like that song in particular, it kind of is that song I can listen to in that moment for me.
Okay.
That's the one. Shout out George Santana. I know y'all lost that verses, and you kind of set me back with that song. I couldn't listen to it for a couple weeks. It took me a minute, probably a month. I was on D block for a minute.
Still thought about that.
Oh yes, definitely, man. And I'm mad they didn't play that song. I don't care what nobody say. That song, that's a cultural song. If you would have played that song, people would have been rocking with y'all in that crowd.
Has there ever been a song where like you just could not listen to it anymore because of a situation, or like something about this song, like it was triggering to you, but like maybe now you can listen to it or you cool? Like, has there ever been a song like that?
If I do got that song, the reason I can't think about it is because I probably don't try to forget about it. That's probably why. And I probably do got a song like that, but I probably don't be like, oh no, I gotta get that one out of here.
Damn, is it that triggering?
Probably. And I'm trying to think of it too. And I probably need to leave it alone. I'm trying to think.
Look, I ain't trying to trigger you. See, my songs, they're like, I can listen to them now.
If
I don't
anything,
care.
though,
Like, I don't feel that way.
it would be a song that made me think about somebody I done lost in life. It wouldn't be no song thinking about somebody like that. Nah, it would be somebody I done lost.
No, mine
I
was
can listen
like,
to them type of
because
songs. I get hype off them type of songs.
no, my songs was like they particularly fit a situation that happened.
Okay.
Like it was playing, or I played it, or you know what I mean. And it was just like it was one song. I just like okay, so it was the Lil Wayne song off of No Ceilings, Wayne on Me. Couldn't listen to it.
Off of
Couldn't
Twister.
listen.
Okay.
Yeah, I could not listen to that song for years. It reminded me of a situation, and I was
A good or bad situation?
It depends on your perspective. It was the last time. It was the last time I had a sexual encounter with a particular person.
Okay, I got you. It's got to be a good situation.
I mean, it was. I don't. You know.
Man, you good. You good.
I feel indifferent. I feel indifferent about that situation.
Okay.
But it confirmed a lot of things for me. So, post-nut clarity.
So you can listen to the song today, though.
Oh yeah, man, that's my shit, man.
Okay.
It don't make me think about that no more. No, I got another. No, it was this other song. So you probably don't even know this song. So it was this girl group called ISIS. Anyway, they had this song. They had this song called "Single for the Rest of My Life." I left that shit on somebody's answering machine. What the fuck was wrong with me? I'm like, I was that girl. Why did I do
I was
that?
about to say that too. I was like, so
I
you
was
that
young. Like, I was young, man.
I get it, man. I used to leave battle raps on people's voicemail. So, hey, we was doing. Hey, it was serious back then.
You almost made me spit out my water.
I'm trying to think. I might have did that too.
What, like leave a song on somebody's voicemail?
I think it was in a Vomp
Bruh,
song.
I could not listen to that song for years.
And I was in school.
I think it was like just recently I started listening to it again. I was like, why does this beat sound like it? Like, oh yeah, then the beat started to annoy me. No, because it's one of the early 2000 beats with dumb shit going. The ISIS song.
Oh, okay. See, I was about to ask you, was that one of the making the band groups?
No, they were out around the same time that like Cherish, that ATL group with the twins.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean? Right, yeah. It was around that time period. The crunk era. It was during the crunk era.
Oh, so it might have been a bunch of different. Hey.
Yeah.
Speaking of crunk era, let me go into mine. At one point in time, if not short of time, did Shawty Low had a whole rap game on lock in Atlanta? And one, I want to say rest in peace to Shawty Low and condolences to his family. The whole rap scene in Atlanta. Gosh. Do you feel like he had it on lock? If not even for a long period of time, but for a certain time, did he had a whole rap scene in Atlanta on lock? Shawty Low. Y'all let me know in the live chat in the comment section.
I don't know. Jeezy was still out there. Like
T.I. It was a lot of artists out. T.I.
Yeah.
Might have been darn, I'm forgetting people too.
Gucci
was out, but Halo, it was that Foolish. It was a couple of them. It was and everybody was doing that.
Yeah. Had us, young. That's why I can't even like pick on young kids nowadays. I was like, cause we was doing some stupid dances too.
Oh yeah, cause
yeah.
I feel like he did. I feel like he had the rap scene. I don't feel like it was for a long time. I just feel like when he was dropping mixtapes before then. Well, not mixtapes, but a mixtape. Cause I know he was with D4L. And I know a certain song he had on that album, I'm the Man. I know that song in particular was one of the songs that was kind of giving him his name recognition as far as solo artists. So I know the whole beef with him and T.I., but I don't feel like that was it. I feel like the songs was hits. He was releasing hits, and Foolish had a remix. Everybody was on it. DJ Khaled. So
I feel
like he did have Atlanta on lock at one point.
I guess because I'm looking at how long it was. Like I guess it don't matter.
I mean, no, it don't really matter because he had all different Atlanta artists on there. I just feel like
time don't matter.
He said what?
I said length of time don't matter. Just know he had it on lock for a minute.
It wasn't that long. Because I think even Future was coming out at that time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it was
But
a lot.
that era of hip hop was weird though, because that was that whole everything had a dance. Everything was just T-Pain was like number one artist. And I don't mean and nothing against
Was that
T-Pain,
that
but
time?
like really, yeah, that was around that era.
Okay.
So hip hop was in a weird space.
What was some of your-
I mean,
I was gonna ask what was your favorite songs from Shawty Lo.
I don't know. I never really delved deep into his discography besides what was played on the radio. No offense.
Oh, you good?
I don't know. I was at this point in time. At this point in time in hip hop, I was also just only listening to whatever my boyfriend at the time was listening to, which was 50 Cent, Rick Ross, and Lil Wayne, and Jeezy. That's pretty much all we listened to. And then we like listen to R&B and shit like that. But like,
I wasn't like the biggest Shawty Lo fan. I enjoyed his beats, and I enjoyed the what was it? Not the rhythms, but the what is it? The melodies. I enjoyed his melodies because I was still on mine. I was a fan of T at that time too. So when he started dropping, I was back on my regular. What's up? What's happening? Are you happy? But I'm glad they definitely got their stuff together too before everything had happened or whatnot. I would have loved to hear him and T on the song together though before he passed or whatnot. But rest in peace to Shawty Lo and condolences to his family. He definitely left a legacy behind.
Right.
Especially in Atlanta. I guess I want to dive into kind of a real world topic, and it's not even something that's like, well, it is news, but it ain't nothing that people people do be talking about it, but I guess I want to talk about affordable housing in 2021. Yeah.
It don't exist.
And we're
It don't
talking about
exist.
paying rent $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, 12-hour shifts, etc. Affordable housing in this day and age, man. And we just talking about in the South. We're not talking about New York. We're not talking about Los Angeles. We're not talking about the big cities, Miami, places where you playing 1-bedroom apartment, probably what, $1,300, $1,400, maybe at the least.
Yep. There's no such thing as affordable housing, and then if you do find affordable housing, it's not worth living in.
That's the part, man. Because even down this way, and you get into certain houses, I'm not even modular homes, but homes that just the ones in particular, like in the low income neighborhoods that they done tore down and they bringing in these newer homes. They're not built up in good conditions. Like certain stuff get tore down real fast and real quick, and you got to get it done on your own, especially if you buying that home. But as far as rent,
and yeah, that part. First of all, let's dive a little deeper into that. The fact that they're building these new homes and they're still just the cheapest of builder grade material, and then trying to sell it back to you for $300,000 and up.
that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
What the fuck? Like I don't know how other adults dealt with this in their generation. Cause this shit ain't new. We not dumb. We not sitting here like, oh, nobody's ever had to deal with this. We just saying like, y'all prices and our prices and the amount of time that y'all had to work, the amount of shit that they could afford with $1,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it's just like, old days you going to the movie theater playing 25 cents. It's like, but I'm saying it's gonna be like that from years from now, where our kids gonna be like talking about the same situation we talking about as far as paying this and that. It goes higher and higher, and I think it got worse. Do you feel like it got worse after the pandemic though?
Hell yeah.
That's how I feel. Yeah. Especially with housing.
It's ridiculous. It is so fucking ridiculous. And then the way they doing,
It's
like
insane.
even with apartment complexes, like you usually think you get a fixed in rate. Now every time you re-sign your lease, it goes up. Like for what? I was you know I was paying whatever for this last year. Now, what made it different? Did you come change something? Did I get a new garbage disposal? Like what? Did I get anything from this? No, but you decided you was gonna go up $10, $20, $30, $50.
And that's the thing about working, getting paid certain, not even minimum wage, but whatever you get paid hourly, get paid every week or every 2 weeks. Who the hell is surviving off every 2 weeks paying $1,200 to $1,300, $1,400 a month? And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm saying, and I'm not, even if you affording it, say for instance, you just trying to make a living and you trying to do certain things with your family, if you got a family or whatnot, or you just trying to do something for yourself.
Where did extra money coming from? They do understand that tiny humans don't stay tiny humans and they grow, and then they shit costs even, bruh. Like, I'm so glad that my daughter still wear toddler shoes. My son's about to go up in the kid sizes, and then I saw how that price jump from toddler shoes to kid, and I said, why? Because the shoe got not even an inch bigger. Like because you used a little bit more material. Like, oh my God, like, why? Why?
And I only can imagine you trying to get if somebody out here trying to get a 4-bedroom house, it's insane.
Like I said, my sister got 5 kids.
They're trying to get some things done.
Stop acting like your number ain't up there.
Oh yeah, why you think I brought this up as a topic? I'm trying to get some things done, and I want to live. It ain't even the fact that you can afford to do it. It's the fact I want to live. I want to do things too, nigga.
Exactly. And then you sitting there at the gas pump putting that much in. Like I was saying at the grocery store, everything is $4 now. Everything starts at like $4. Like, what the
I'm not talking about gas, man. I'm not even going there. I'm not doing that. I'm not talking about gas.
Are they trying to make everybody switch to electric, or like?
Basically, that's what they're doing.
Man, okay, so if you live in the South and you don't live in Raleigh, because I heard Raleigh just got Teslas everywhere, but like, where the fuck you supposed to charge your car? Like, where do I charge my car in my small town?
I'm sticking with gas right now, so ain't got to worry about those complications. You got a Tesla?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you thinking like it's plenty of Teslas around here. It's plenty of Teslas around here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the people got charging stations built at their house too. You know what I mean? Like, around here, if you can afford a Tesla, you can afford to get a charging station, charging port built at your house or whatever. I don't know how they charge them. That's why I'm like, what? I'm ignorant to this. I've never looked these up. The only electric cars I know is the ones on Black Mirror.
Man. You ain't gonna get me into the Black Mirror conversation. I'm trying. Once again, I'm still trying.
Did you start with no? I put them in order on how much I feel like you would like them. You should start watching them on my list. Look at my list. Start with the Black Museum. I'm trying to tell you. Start with Black Museum, and you'll be drawn.
If they make an episode about affordable housing, I'm definitely all in it. But
it's gonna be hard. No.
I definitely got to dive into this. Mariah Carey versus Beyonce. Possibility of a versus with Mariah Carey and Beyonce. What we looking at? You feel like both of them got the hits?
Yeah. It's funny because I feel like their hits are similar in some type of way. Because
I don't mean to ask, do they both got the hits? I'm not. That's a stupid question. I'm saying, do they both got the hits that match up with their category of music?
Yes. I feel like, but I mean, I don't know how Mariah would respond to Beyonce's rap. you know, because I mean, like, Mariah Carey never did anything like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think ODB might have something different to say.
I think I'm talking about Mariah. Ain't
That's
never
what I'm
rapped
talking about.
nothing.
I mean, both thugs
Okay.
might have something different to say. I mean, Meek Mill. I mean, we got a couple features out here. She got
Jada Kiss.
Cameron,
I know she has. She has
Jada Kiss,
rappers.
like you said,
I
hey,
know.
P.
I am a Mariah Carey fan. Yes, I know. Man, I know.
I mean, is she gonna hit us with the what is it? The Prince of Egypt soundtrack with her and Whitney Houston?
Whitney.
What we doing?
Bro, she can't touch that.
What we doing?
What Beyonce pulling out?
That's what I'm saying. Beyonce got, hey, don't get it twisted. Beyonce got some joint.
Beyonce got a duet with somebody iconic. I couldn't tell you right now. You know what I like about Beyonce is one thing that I've seen consistently said about her among her peers is that she is hard working.
Oh yeah.
And that's one thing I can respect about her. She don't feel like that shit was handed to her. She worked for that shit because she knew what she wanted in life.
That. Coming off of a group too. Yeah. She did.
Yeah, because her career could have flopped very easily. Somebody said that if Destiny's Child would be a group right now, and what happened with the two other girls and how much the media blamed Beyonce, they was like she wouldn't have a career because they would have canceled her. They would have drugged her. They would.
Shout out to Kelly Rowland for having a solo career. And Michelle Williams too, because Michelle Williams was more into she was doing gospel and stuff too.
Her voice is so amazing, and I don't feel like, I'm not blaming anybody in that group, but I don't feel like whoever
Latoya
wrote
Luckett,
the
shout out
songs,
Latoya Luckett, and it's another one too, ain't it? I can't remember the other one. Okay, yeah, shout out to all of them.
And then if you want to include Farrah that was there for a hot minute.
Yeah, shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of them.
But yeah, someone was saying that, I was saying, I don't think that whoever wrote for Destiny's Child, I don't think they wrote for Kelly. Not Kelly. I don't think they wrote well for Michelle's voice. I don't know I don't feel like they let her shine in the group, by the way. Her solo stuff, and I mean, like, I like watching her sing live. I don't like her recordings. Her live stuff is just, I don't know. She sang from the heart. It's beautiful. I feel like people didn't write well.
That was kind of like the stage set for Beyonce, though. I think it was always supposed to be like that.
I mean, when your daddy is.
I mean, I feel like Beyonce was that person, though. Look at how hard, like you said, her hard work. That's her.
But she's a perfectionist. That's the problem. Her. If you were not keeping up with her perfection, you get kicked the fuck out. Period.
And I feel like that's why her and Jay-Z go so well together.
Yeah. I mean, assets.
Who am I going for in the verses? I gotta say Beyonce, and the reason I say Beyonce is because I'm so much more familiar with her music. I'm a fan of Mariah Carey. Like I said, ODB, I can go back to all the classics, but when it comes to Beyonce, man, she got them Swizz Beats produced joints. She got, man, woo. She got some ones. Then she got the, what's the other one? Even Destiny Child songs, she got them songs. Like, she can come at the head with some joints. I know Mariah got some, and I know I'm forgetting about some Mariah songs right now. The same way I did with Bone Thugs.
Mm-hmm.
The problem I have, though, is if they do like this vocal off, Mariah might come in there. I don't know. I got to give it to Mariah, man.
Yeah,
Beyonce got it.
Beyonce got her vocals, moves, though. Beyonce can still move. She still got young knees.
We got to remember, we had Mariah singing right with Whitney Houston.
Right.
Vocal.
Right. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody, this is a heel that I will fight for. Whitney Houston is the greatest vocalist of all time. Fight me. Fight me. I don't care. Period. She so effortlessly did what she did so beautifully.
You got to put, who I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about Kiki Wyatt.
Beautiful voice. It's still not with
She
me.
hits the vocals, man. Kiki White.
Yo,
Damn, who else is it?
I saw this. I
Damn.
saw this little thing where they was like, pick who. If you had to, if your life depended on singers, who would you pick? And they had like Jasmine Sullivan, Brandy, Monica, and Kiki White was on there. And I was
Brandy.
like, Kiki. I'm choosing Kiki all day. I
Keisha
said, I don't care. No, they had Fantasia on there and Jennifer Hudson, and then they put Janet.
I wasn't
Jackson
even
on
thinking
there.
about Fantasia. That's disrespectful. Shout out North Carolina. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Fantasia definitely up there. Vocals.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Damn, I wasn't thinking about it. I'm glad you said that. My apologies.
Oh yeah,
Shout out
they had
Fantasia.
Beyonce on there too, but like they didn't have Whitney, so I was like, I'm choosing Kiki Wyatt. Period.
Oh yeah.
I was like, whatever she sings, she gonna. Somebody said they was gonna choose Fantasia because whatever they give her, she gonna holler. I was like, I love it.
Damn, that would be a good. I'm gonna say that for another one. I would love to see a Fantasia versus. Now that you brought that up, I would like to see a Fantasia versus.
I know she gonna take them shoes
I
off.
was back there singing back in the day, especially that. What was that one song, Baby Mama song she had? Man,
Yeah.
killed that one. Y'all killed that one back then.
Y'all.
I mean, I'm talking about the women in particular, because I remember the women around my sister, mama, and everybody I was around. They killed that song.
I'm about to say not me. I was on our love songs. I was heartbroken.
I think people in particular, just her coming off American Idol, wasn't it American Idol?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, vocals. Shout out Ruben Studdard too, man.
Right.
You have a slept on artist?
Okay. I don't know. I had to dive deeper into this person, but okay, so I believe Facebook is the one that's been like giving me music to listen to. So Facebook was like, hey, listen to Corday. And I was like, I've never listened to Corday. And I was like, he's not terrible. And I
Heard
like,
about him.
I was like, what? Because he had a new song called Sinister, and I think Lil Wayne is on it.
I know what you're talking about. I ain't seen the song, but I ain't heard the song, but I've seen clips here and there as far as Instagram or whatnot.
Yeah, it's called Sinister and featuring Lil Wayne.
Because if I'm not mistaken, he got songs with like artists like Pusha T, and I'm naming like lyrical artists. He got songs with like a lot of lyrical artists.
That's what. Yeah, I was shocked because he's lyrical, and that's why I was like. And then I was like, does he have a French Montana effect where he's like, it's not bad, but it's like it's you, son?
I'm gonna have to listen to him. I'm not gonna do that to him.
Listen more.
I'm gonna have to listen to him. No, we ain't gonna. Cause man, and that's the thing. I wanted to. I'm not even about to do this. We're not getting into French Montana.
No, we're not doing that.
Shout out French Montana, but man, it's just
shout out.
But yeah, I hope it ain't that. Damn, don't let it be that, cause I want to check him out now. Cause is it YN something Corday?
No, it's just Corday.
Oh, okay. I thought he was one of the white. He was I don't know.
Look, I don't know. I think he was in one of the freshman.
Probably, most likely.
Freshman class, yeah.
I'm gonna have to check him out, man. My slept on artist, of course, most slept on artist is Duke Deuce. Coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. I love Duke Deuce music, man. I've been listening to him since he came out with the first time I heard him was on Crunk Ain't Dead. He did a freestyle on that. I don't know if that's his song or if he just did a freestyle off it. But I was going off the hype of the video. I was doing something and the song was on mute on YouTube, and I turned it off and I just went back and I started seeing him. Y'all know the song I'm talking about. He laying on the ground and he getting brought back to life, and the song just started getting hype. And it took me back to the Nuck If You Buck days, the Little Scrappy days, the Little John days. And that's what really got me into it. And not only that, he can rap. He a good rapper too. But not only that, his beat selection, he got that old Memphis style sound beats or whatnot. And I just like his style. And he's one of the persons that I feel like is a hard worker. He releases a lot of good music. And I feel like he's just not getting that good recognition yet. And if I'm not mistaken, he was Offset's artist if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. But if I'm not mistaken, he was Offset's artist, and he was connected with QC. I don't know if he's still connected with QC, but he definitely need that push. He was on, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, he was on the recent Versus with, he came on stage with 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah.
He didn't do the dance, though, because he got a dance he be doing. He didn't do it, though. But yeah, shout out Deuce. Go listen to
I'm a mention a woman because we're not just gonna give dudes all the shine.
Okay, go ahead. You good. You good. I got something I think I got for women too.
It's this artist. I don't know. I guess she's a singer. She's a British artist. Her name is Bree Runway. She makes kind of more dance R&B. She has a song with Missy. Her leading single right now is it's featuring Missy.
Okay, so that's saying something. That's saying a lot.
Yeah. I like her. She's really interesting. I mean, she's really girly in this, girl music, but girl power. We need our shit too.
Okay.
So I mean, I like her.
What's the name of her again?
Bree Runway.
Okay.
It's BREE. But yeah. So she like that new type of R&B. But like I said, it's kind of dance music, so it's like more up tempo stuff.
You mean dance hall or just dance?
I like it. No, not dance.
Okay. I was
Hey man, this one song that I've been stuck on. I gotta look for the artist.
I'm glad you rung up as far as females. When you do this, I'm gonna bring up what's her name? Because I had a little verses I want to talk about as far as females.
What you mean?
What you mean? It's like it's a verse versus verse, and it's female artists, female rappers.
Oh, yo.
So shout out to anybody on Twitch or YouTube that's checking us out.
Speaking of, it's by WizKid and Thames.
Oh, okay.
T-E-M.
I done heard of WizKid.
It's not a new song, but like, bro, once I found that song, I was like, I gotta listen to this every day. Y'all, I love the whole dance hall, reggaeton, whatever. Like, yes, that's my shit.
Rise, Kai. All right.
You would not catch me trying to do any type of patois because, bruh, my accents are garbage, all of them. Like, I tried to do a British accent.
So you with the dance hall dancing too, right? So in particular, like if your husband can be like, get up and do the like, what's the name, jump up there, like, jump on your back or whatnot?
Hell no. I mean, I trust him and I feel like he wouldn't kick me, but like, no.
Me and my wife gonna try it. We gonna try it. Cause I'm gonna be like, Doc, what's up, Doc? Good that
okay. What was I supposed to be looking for? I lost my thought. I was looking for, I was talking about something.
You said song, you was talking about your song, some song you had to listen to every day.
No, yeah, I told you about that, but we was also talking about something else.
Well, I was saying as far as female artists, I had a versus. More explicit verse. Trina, Nah Nigga versus Kaya, Neck. My neck, Kaya. My back, I guess.
Kaya.
I was gonna do Trick Daddy verse because I feel like his verse was more explicit. I was gonna do his verse versus Kaya's because he do the whole.
Well, Trick Daddy wrote her verse, so.
Oh, he did. Trina's verse on. Oh, my bad. I ain't know that. Yeah. My bad. I was giving Trina that credit. Hey.
She said that on something that she was. Speaking of Trina, so I was you know, I be giving my girl some shine. I be wanting to listen. Well, Spotify recommended this playlist to me, and that was females. It was an
And by the way,
all-female
I
playlist.
was agreeing with you. I feel like Kaya's verse was more explicit than Trina's verse, even though Trick
Bruh,
Daddy word on verse.
I had never got to say such vulgar lyrics in front of my mom, and just like,
What you talking about? Hold on, you.
like, yeah, nah, I'm just messing. I ain't singing in front of my mom.
Because if you talking about, hold on, if you talking about the Trick Daddy song, either song, if you talking about either song, I'm like, no, ain't no way.
No. Bro, I had the Little Kim album, and I went there saying that shit in front of my mama, but I said it when she wasn't at home.
And yes, they were playing this Trick Daddy song on the radio.
Right on the radio. So, speaking of songs that were on the radio, so anyway, Spotify recommended me this playlist, and it was like, called Door Knockers, and it was like women of hip hop. Anyway, so it was a lot of Lil Kim, Trina, and Foxy Brown. Okay. So I'm listening to Trina's song, "The Baddest Bitch." You know, so I'm listening to the lyrics because when this song came out, I lied to you not, I believe I was in elementary school. Middle? I was not in middle. No, I was in middle. I was wrong. Anyway, I was like, okay, I'm just listening to it. You know, I never really listened to the lyrics, and I probably only heard it edited, right? So I'm listening. I'm working out, listening to this song, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck did they just say? This is the third verse of "The Baddest Bitch." It says, "See, if I had a chance to be a virgin again, I'll be fucking by the time I'm 10. Nigga, what? Who wrote that? Why the fuck?
What? Don't get us off of here, man. She repeating a verse from another song. I'm like, wait a minute.
I know, but why?
I'm saying, like, I don't know what. Because I didn't. I'm in a pause. I'm sorry.
That's how I felt. I'm in the middle of a workout, and I'm like, did I just hear what the heck I think
I'm glad you wasn't on one of the running things and your ass did fall. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I was like, did I just hear this correctly? I'm like,
I mean, I'm just saying this. I'm going to say this. We've always had wild verses. Biggie said some wild shit. Didn't he say something about throw him over the bridge? I don't even want to say the whole verse. You know what I'm saying?
No. Biggie has
some wild verses.
Wild shit.
DMX. I ain't even saying the verse. I know the song. Rest in peace to DMX. But bruh, I would listen to this song, and I done listened to it a couple times recently, and I'm like, did this nigga say this? Like,
it's hard to digest with the size of hole in your chest.
Man. See, that ain't even that bad to me.
That ain't even that bad.
That ain't even that bad.
That's
I'm telling you. So, yeah, even with you saying that, I'm like, damn. Because she's saying that about herself, but it's still like, no. Damn, Nadia. Why?
Yeah, that shit fucked me up. And I was like, I have to share this fucked up.
Don't do our subscribers like that, man. Don't do the people on Twitch like that.
But I'm not saying this to, like, you know, bring upon hate towards her or whoever wrote it. I'm just like,
no, you good. No, it can't be like that because it was all. That's why I brung those other people up because it's always been those type of wild verses as far as rap.